Hello everyone and welcome to the OpenGIS workshop in Medical Geography. This workshop is developed by the Digital Epidemiology Laboratory of the University of Cincinnati. My name is Santiago Escobar. I am a graduate student at the Department of Geography of the University of Cincinnati, and I will be joining you as an instructor in this workshop. In this introductory video, we will be reviewing the installation process for the open source GIS package QGIS, as well as providing a basic introduction to its interface. Now, let's begin. In this workshop, we will be using the free and open source GIS software QGIS to display, represent, and analyze health data in the context of environmental and social determinants operating behind them. We will introduce the general concepts of GIS and medical geography, data types, learn how to display data inside QGIS, represent it by using thematical maps, and perform basic spatial analysis. While the contents of this workshop are introductory, by contextualizing the tools and their usages, we hope to awaken interest in the participants and present accessible alternatives to the licensed versions available in the market for GIS softwares. Geographical Information Systems, usually referred to as GIS, are computer systems for creating, storing, analyzing, and managing spatial data and associated attributes. GIS uses advanced analytical tools to explore at a scientific level the spatial relationships, patterns, and processes of cultural, biological, demographic, economic, geographic, and physical phenomena. Among the components of GIS, we can count the data stored and analyzed, the software used to process the information, the hardware used to run the software, and the human component of the people both gathering and manipulating the data. GIS uses layers of features to represent the reality. By conceptualizing real-world entities into abstract, geometrical entities that are linked to corresponding attributes. Each attribute is an individual variable with information corresponding to the properties intrinsic to the feature, and these features are stored in separate collections of files called map layers. They offer the advantage of being reused easily, assembled into any number of map compositions, and be overlaid for various types of analysis. QGIS, also formerly known as Quantum GIS, is a free and open source geographical information system that allows users to visualize, analyze, and interpret geospatial data. It provides a wide range of tools for managing, editing, and displaying spatial data, making it a valuable tool for various applications in fields such as geography, environmental sciences, urban planning, natural resource management, and epidemiology. QGIS is an official project of the Open Source Geospatial Foundation, and it can be run on Linux, Unix, Mac OS X, Windows, and Android. QGIS supports numerous vector, raster, and database formats and functionalities, making it a very versatile software. Its current version is version 3.0.0. QGIS provides a continuously growing number of capabilities, provided by core functions and plugins that allow users to visualize, manage, edit, analyze data, and compose printable maps. To download QGIS, search for the official web page using your usual search engine, or alternatively, go to the URL shown below. Once inside the website, you will be taken to the opening section of the project. On the lower left side of the portal, you will find the Download Now icon in green. Go ahead and click it to access the download portal for QGIS. Once you click the Download Now button, you will be taken to the download portal for QGIS. There, you will find the option to download previous releases of the software, as well as your installation sources. Select your operating system, which can be Windows, Mac OS, or Linux, and click the Download QGIS 3.32 button. A message will appear asking you to consider making a small donation. Even if QGIS is an open source software licensed under GNU, donations made to the project will be used for the hosting and development of the software, which offers constant updates and support in the form of community-driven forums and training programs. If you can do so, consider supporting the project with a donation. If not, using the software and spreading the word about its utility and usage, or contributing to its development if possible, are forms of collaboration. After the installation files have been downloaded, use the File Explorer on your computer to search them and click on the icon to start the Setup wizard. Depending on your operating system, your installation files will be contained in a .msi, .dmg, or a binary package file. The Setup wizard will start. Then click Next to start the installation process. On the next window, click Accept the terms in the license agreement and then click Next. Select the route where the software will be installed and select whether you want to create desktop and start menu shortcuts or not. Then click Next. Once the previous menus have been completed, you will get the installation button. Click it. Your operating system will ask you whether you want to let the application make changes to your device. Click Yes and the installation process will begin. The installation process will automatically begin. Depending on the drive you have installed on your computer, this could take a while, so be patient and let it finish. Once the installation process is complete, a message will appear informing you that the setup wizard has been completed. If you selected the option, you will see the desktop and start menu shortcuts appear, and the software will be ready to be used. To open QGIS for the first time, go to the desktop or Start Menu Shortcuts and click the QGIS desktop icon. You will be taken to the Start interface. Click on New Empty Project if you wish to start a new project. Along with the Project tab, you will get a News tab for QGIS, including the latest version of the package, updates made, bugs fixed, collaborations, etc. If you have previously used QGIS and have available projects, they will be displayed on the Recent Projects tab. QGIS projects are stored as a QGIS file, and they are composed of the directories for the feature layers used in the project, the coordinate reference system used to represent them, and the display options chosen for each individual feature in the form of feature styles. Projects can be shared between users, and as they contain the directories rather than the actual information used inside the projects, they are light in computational weight and can be used to replicate work and styles quite easily. When you click on the New Empty Project button, you will see the option EPSG 4326 WGS84. This is the coordinate reference system of the projection you are establishing. When using GIS, each feature layer contains information on the coordinate reference system used to represent the geometry for each feature. Like many GIS packages, QGIS has the option to project layers on the fly, automatically performing transformations necessary to interpret a layer coded in a different reference system to the one used in the project. To open a file on QGIS, select the Open Data Source Manager button, or click Ctrl and L. Select the kind of file you want to open, which can be vector, raster, point cloud, delimited text, amongst others, and select the source of the file you want to open, which is the route where you have it stored on your computer, or the appropriate link to consume the web map services. Once you have selected the data, click on Add. Your data will be automatically displayed on a white background. However, thanks to the coordinate reference system, any new layer you open will be displayed on the adequate absolute position relative to the first layer you opened. If the coordinate reference system for the layer you opened does not match the coordinate reference system of the project, you will see a message notifying that the ballpark transformation was used. You will notice that the layer you added has also been added to the Layers tab. To toggle the layer visibility on and off, click the marker next to the layer number. To alter visibility layer order, drag and drop layers to the desired order you want to display them in. QGIS uses multiple plugins developed by the user community to perform specific tasks besides the basics preloaded functions the package comes with. The customization of the package the plugin allows is one of the main advantages of QGIS when compared with the licensed GIS packages available in the market. Users develop packages to suit their specific needs and share them with the community. Therefore, packages to analyze specific datasets are available in field-specific tools for hydrology, biology, geology, archaeology, epidemiology, among many other packages available. To install a plugin, click the Plugins tab, followed by the Manage and Install Plugins option. From the Manage and Install Plugins tab, you will be able to see all the available plugins developed by the community, manage your installed plugins, and install new plugins. You can also compile your own plugins and load them into the package, but this is not something we will be dealing with in this workshop. On the next session of this tutorial, we will be working with specific plugins developed to display base map behind the layers we have already loaded into the project. To open a base map, we need to install the plugin Quick Map Services. Navigate to the Plugins tab. Click on the Manage and Install Plugins tab and type Quick Map Services on the Search tab. Click on the Install plugin and wait for the installation process to finish. Depending on your internet connection, this could take a while, so be patient. Once the plugin has been installed, you will get a message notifying you. And please be sure that the mark next to the plugin's name is active before you start using it. To open a new base map, click on the Web tab, followed by the Click Map Services tab, and select your desired base map. For this tutorial, we will be using the OpenStreetMap standard base map. A base map will be added corresponding to the chosen option. By visualizing the information on top of a base map, we will be able to verify if the layers we chose were displayed accurately on space. If the base maps available in the plugin do not meet your requirements, you can alternatively search for other base maps using the options shown below. If we wanted to display a map showing mainly the roads, we can use the Search tab to look for base maps featuring roads. In this tutorial, we will use the Google Roads base map as an example. If your chosen base map does not show up, be sure to toggle off the visibility of the previous base map on the Layers pane, so that you can see the information behind it. Or alternatively, you can drag and drop the layers to the desired visibility order. To save your project, open a new project, open a previous project, or change the layout of your current project, you can use the options available in the project toolbar. You can use some of the following options to navigate the project you just created, which will be located on the Map Navigation toolbar. If you could not find any menu or toolbars on QGIS, you can simply right-click on the upper banner of the software, and it will show you all the available menus and toolbars to be toggled on and off by selecting their corresponding marks. On the project toolbar, you will find from left to right the New Project button that can also be toggled by using Ctrl+N. The Open Project button can be activated by using Ctrl+O. Save Project button can be activated by using Ctrl+S. A print layout to produce a map can be activated by clicking on the Print Layout button or by using Ctrl+P. And the Layout Manager and Style Manager can be opened by clicking on the buttons to the right of the menu. On the Map Navigation toolbar, you will find the options to pan around the map, which can also be done by holding your mouse scroll and moving around the map view. Interact with different zoom levels, which can also be done by using your mouse scroll. Create new map views and 3D views. Create and navigate spatial bookmarks, and refresh your map view to present changes made to your layout. This has been everything for this introductory video. Please remember that having QGIS properly installed will be required for the following session of the workshop, and that you are responsible for installing it beforehand. Thank you everyone for your attention, and I will be seeing you on the next session of this workshop.